Hey everyone, it's Max. Please join me seated on your mat and we'll get going for a short energizing practice. As we start, I want to just get centered, so get a comfortable seat in any position that's comfortable for you. I'm sitting on a little meditation bench, but feel free to grab some pillows, whatever you need. And then when you're here, when you're ready, when you're settled, begin to close down the eyes and a nice long spine. Lengthen the back of the neck. Let go of anything that may have happened earlier today or earlier this week. Let go of anything that you're anticipating happening later on in the future. Just set up ourselves to be squarely in the present moment. And as we begin, I want to embrace the roots of the sacred tradition of yoga. And all the yogis from India, from Shiva to Patanjali, down through time and space, who've practiced and taught so that we can benefit today. I honor my teachers and their teachers. And I thank all of you for practicing with me today. So to help us get centered, let's take 3 cleansing breaths. So big inhale through the nose. Open the mouth, sigh it out. Another big inhale through the nose. Open the mouth, sigh it out. Last one, biggest breath yet. Sipping a little extra at the top. Open the mouth, sigh it out. Conceal the lips. Continue breathing through your nose naturally here. Let's take a moment to set our intention for today's class. One of the most important parts of our practice is this intention setting. So take a moment to yourself now. And then when you're ready, you can gently blink open the eyes. So use your breath as a guide throughout this practice. Modify any of the postures so that it fits your body. There should be no pain at any point today. So we're going to start with an energizing breathwork practice, a pranayama practice called Kapalabhati. Kapalabhati means shining skull, or skull shining breath. And as my teacher Janet posed to our group of students, who doesn't want a shiny skull? And I totally agree. So again, this is an energizing breathwork practice. So best not to do this on a full stomach. It's better to do this on an empty stomach, or at least not right after you've eaten a big meal. Don't do this if you're pregnant or if you have high blood pressure. We'll do 3 rounds of breath, 11 breaths the first time, 22 the second time, 33 the third time. This is kind of an intermediate practice. So if you haven't done this before, no worries, just relax. If you get a little lightheaded or dizzy, just stop. You don't have to go any further. And don't feel like you have to keep up with my pace of breath. It might be a little bit quick if you've never done this before. Really, it's the rhythm that's important. So just try to follow along as best as you can, but keep a relaxed attitude here. So this Kapalabhati breath, we're going to be pumping the stomach. We're focusing on the exhales. So we'll inhale all the way, exhale out 75%. You can gently place your hands below your rib cage if this feels good. This helps just to know where you're moving the breath. And we want to localize it right in this area, in the diaphragm. So if you put your hands there, you can kind of feel what you're doing. That's optional. So again, inhale, fill up all the way. Exhale 75% of the air out. When you get to about 75%, we'll begin with the out breaths. Normal breath in, normal breath out. Focusing on your internal experience here. That was the first round. So let's set up again for round 2. Inhale, full inhale. Exhale 75% of the way out. And begin. Normal breath in, normal breath out. You feel any energy shifting, just notice that internal sensation you got going on here. Just recovering now. And now we'll set up for round 3. Inhale all the way. Exhale 75% of the way out. Again, focusing on the exhales. Normal breaths. You feel your energy rising. Just notice what you feel. Just gently blink the eyes open if they're not open already. Let's start the movement portion of the practice. So you can stay on your pillows or on your seat or block if you'd like to at the start here. Let's place the right palm down onto the mat. Inhale, sweep the left arm up and over. Finding a nice side bend. Bending into the left side of the body. Back to neutral, and then we'll place the left palm down and do the same thing on the other side. Back to neutral. And then we'll find a twist. So left hand comes to the outside of the right leg. Find length in your spine. As you exhale, twist to the right. Gazing over the right shoulder. On your inhales, you lengthen the spine. Exhale, twist a little bit deeper. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. On your inhale, back to center. Right hand finds the outside of the left thigh. Lengthen the spine. Exhale to twist to the left. Inhale to lengthen the spine. Exhale to twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Last inhale to lengthen. Last twisting exhale. And then inhale, come back to center. So you can get rid of your block or cushions that you're sitting on and just meet me in a tabletop position. So we're on our hands and knees, shoulders stacked over the wrist, hips stacked over the knees. And let's continue with our spinal warm-ups with our cat-cow. So inhale, arch your back, look up. Exhale, round your spine, find cat position. Inhale, arch your back, look up. Exhale, round your spine, find cat. Flow through that a couple more times. Linking your movements with your breath. And then find some organic movement, rolling out the spine, moving the hips around. Back to neutral tabletop. Engage the core by pulling the belly button to the spine. On your inhale, right leg stays bent, but lift it back behind you. And then let's find some hip circles. So as big, wide of circles as you can, keeping the rest of your body stable and stationary. And then reverse direction.
And then gently set the right knee down. Engage the core, left leg comes out behind. And then hip circles on the other side. I've had major hip surgery, so for me it's really important to warm up my hips. All right, release that left knee back down to the mat. From here, keep the core engaged, so belly button's pulling to the spine. Lift the knees up just about an inch or two to hover the knees. So we're in this hovering tabletop position. We're going to do some lizard walks. So as you inhale, left hand steps forward, right foot steps forward onto the inside of that hand. Turn and look over your right shoulder. And then exhale, push back, hovering table. Inhale, right hand steps forward, left foot comes out, looking over the left shoulder. Exhale, pushing back to hovering table. A couple more times on each side. Left hand steps forward, right foot steps forward, twisting over the right shoulder and back. And then right hand forward, left foot forward, twist, and back. One more time on each side. Working with your breath. We're hovering this whole time, so it's a bit of a core warm-up as well as a stretch. Back to hovering table, and then you can gently set the knees down. Awesome. So from here, let's step the right foot forward. Inhale, sweep the arms up, low lunge. Exhale, half split arms come behind us. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, half split with the arms floating behind us. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, half split. Inhale, low lunge. Let's stay here and just clean up the form a little bit. So pull the right hip back, left hip forward. Engage the core. Lower your shoulders away from your ears. Gaze can be up. Continue breathing. And then on your exhale, we'll release. Back through tabletop. Then the left foot steps forward. Inhale, low lunge on this side. Exhale, half split with the arms behind us. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, half split. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, half split. Inhale, low lunge. Stay here. Keep breathing. Clean up the pose a little bit. Left hip back, right hip forward. Breathing. Finding your engagement in the lower body. Finding that stillness. And then on the exhale, you can release. Left foot walks to the left edge of the mat. Right foot steps up to the right edge of the mat. Sit down nice and low for Malasana, yoga squat. It's okay if you can't come all the way down. You can lift the heels. That gives a little more space for some people. You also don't have to come all the way down. Wherever you're at though, try to lengthen your spine, lengthen the back of your neck. And then on your exhale, we'll come into our forward fold. So slight bend in the knees. Grab opposite elbows. You can sway side to side here. Nod your head yes, shake your head no. Release any tension in the neck, and the jaw, and your shoulders. On your inhale, lift halfway, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift all the way up, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart center. On your inhale, bend your knees, fingertips brush the mat, find chair pose. On your exhale, come onto your toes, hands wave back behind you. Inhale, set the heels down, arms come back up in front of you, chair. Exhale, wave the arms back, come onto the toes. Inhale, heels come down, hands come forward. Exhale, lift the heels, wave the arms. Inhale, arms forward. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale here. Exhale, step the right foot back, setting the foot down at a 45-degree angle. Inhale, reach up, warrior one. Hands come together into prayer position. Bring the hands on the exhale down through your heart center. Left shoulder comes inside the left knee. Rocking all the way back for side lunge skandasana on the right. And then as you inhale, reverse it. Left shoulder inside the left knee, back to warrior one. We'll flow through that. Exhaling, lowering down and back. Inhale to come forward and up. Last time, exhale, lower. Skandasana. Inhale, forward, warrior one. On your exhale, open it into warrior two. Sit a little lower. Engage your core. Breathe. On your next inhale, reverse your warrior. And exhale, straighten your front leg. Left hand comes forward, finding your triangle pose. So your left hand can be on the floor, on a block, on your shin. On your next inhale, reverse your triangle. And exhale, bend the front knee, clasp the hands behind the back. Inhale to open your chest towards the sky. Exhale, lower your chest inside your left knee, left shoulder inside left knee. Humble warrior, hands are clasped together, reaching up overhead. Sit a little lower into your front leg. Breathing here. Warrior, humble warrior is a great place to go inward. On your inhale, come back up, lifting the chest. Exhale, release the hands, step the right foot to meet the left. Inhale, bend the knees, fingertips brush the mat. Finding your chair pose. Exhale, onto the toes, lift the heels, arms come behind you. Inhale, reach up and forward. Exhale, onto the toes, arms go back. Inhale, chair. Exhale, onto the toes. Inhale, chair. Exhale, onto the toes. Chair. And then hands to heart center. Step the left foot back at a 45-degree angle. Inhale to reach up. Warrior one, palms come together. Exhale. Right shoulder comes inside the right knee. Going back to Skandasana. Inhale to come forward and up. Exhale, lower the right shoulder. Back to Skandasana. Inhale, slide forward, up to warrior one. Exhale, lower the shoulder, back to Skandasana. Inhale, forward, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Nice. Breathing. On your inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale. Straighten the front leg, reach the right arm forward and down, finding triangle. On your next inhale, reverse your triangle. And exhale, bend the front knee, clasp the hands behind the back the opposite way. Inhale to lift the chest. Exhale, fold into humble warrior. On your next inhale, lift the chest towards the ceiling. Exhale, unclasp the hands, the left foot meets right. Inhale, fingertips brush the mat, chair pose. Exhale, onto the toes, sweep the arms back. Inhale, sweep the arms forward. Exhale, onto the toes, sweep the arms back. Inhale, sweep the arms forward. Exhale, arms come back, come onto the toes. Inhale, chair. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale here. Exhale, right foot comes back at a 45-degree angle. Inhale, warrior one, hands come together. Exhale, lowering down, back to Skandasana. Inhale to come forward and up. Exhale, lower and back. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, lower and back. Last time, coming forward and up, lowering down and back. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, open into warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, straighten the front leg, reach the left arm forward, come into triangle. On your inhale, reverse your warrior. On your exhale, bend into the front knee, clasp the hands behind the back. Inhale to lift the chest, open the heart. Exhale, diving it forward into humble warrior. Left shoulder inside the left knee. Breathing here. On your inhale, lifting the chest, opening the heart. Exhale, release the hands, step to the top of the mat. Inhale, fingertips brush the mat, find chair. Exhale, onto the toes, arms come back. Inhale, chair. Exhale, float the arms back. Inhale, chair. Exhale, lift the heels, float the arms back. Inhale, chair. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale here. Exhale, left foot comes back at a 45-degree angle. Inhale, warrior one, palms come together. Exhale, lower the right shoulder, finding Skandasana. Inhale to come forward, warrior one. Exhale to lower, Skandasana. Inhale, forward, warrior one. Exhale, lower, Skandasana. Inhale to come forward, reach up for warrior one, and on your exhale, opening into warrior two. Inhale to reverse your warrior. Exhale to straighten the front leg, reach the right arm forward, and come down into triangle. Keep breathing in triangle. On your inhale, reverse your triangle. And exhale, bend into the front knee. Clasp the hands behind the back. On your inhale, open the chest up towards the sky. Exhale, dive down into humble warrior. On your inhale, lift the chest, open the heart. Exhale, step to the front of the mat. You're at the top of the mat now. Shift the weight into your left foot. I'm going to twist towards the camera here, but you can stay where you are at the top of your mat. So shift the weight into the left foot. Lift the right leg. A little bit of a balance. Roll that right ankle a few times in one direction and then the other direction. And then let's find tree pose. So bottom of the right foot comes to the inside of the left thigh or shin. It's okay if you wobble like I'm doing. You don't have to put your foot here. Just do not put it on the inside of your knee. Release your hands. Hands can come to heart center. Opening that knee out to the right to open your hip. Find something to look at in the room or wherever you are that's not moving. Your drishti, your gaze point. Engage your core. Find stillness. Option to lift the arms and grow your tree branches for a little more challenge. And if you want more of a balanced challenge, you can close the eyes down here. And then when you're ready, gently releasing the right foot, Shake out the left leg a little bit. And then shift your weight into your right foot. We'll lift the left leg, bending that ankle, or rolling that left ankle a few times, rolling it in the other direction, and then setting up for tree on this side. So again, left foot comes to the inside of the right leg, anywhere but inside the knee. Open that left knee out wide so you're opening the hip. Hands can be at heart center or up. Eyes can be open or closed. Find your practice and what's best for you here and now in this moment. Core is engaged. Body is in balanced and stable. The mind is in stillness. And when you're ready, you can release. Back at the top of our mat. Inhale to reach up. Exhale to fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, lowering the hips and butt all the way down. Coming onto the butt. And then we'll slowly lower onto the back. So your knees are bent, feet are flat on the floor. Right ankle crosses over left. We're setting up for reclined pigeon pose or figure four. Reach through the hole that you've created here. Grab hold of your left knee, shin, or hamstring, whatever feels good. Flex the toes of the right foot so that they're pointing back towards the right knee. Gently lower your head and shoulders back down to the mat. And then gently pull your right ankle and shin in towards your chest. Cooling it down now from our energizing practice. Notice any sensation in the outer right hip as you gently pull this leg towards your chest. And then exhale, slowly, gently release. Right ankle stays crossed over the left leg. Left leg goes long. Shift your hips a little bit so they're to the right side of your mat. Just slightly rolling onto the left hip. Arms come out wide in a T. You can bring the left hand to the outside of the right knee and just gently guide that right knee down towards the floor on the left side, making sure to keep our right shoulder grounded. Turn your head towards the right, gazing at the right fingertips. Bringing our energy level down, relaxing the body after we had a pretty energetic first part of this practice. Gently release that right knee. This time, left ankle crosses over the right knee. Figure four on this side, so go ahead, reach through. Grab hold of the right leg. Flex the toes on the left foot. Gently pull the shin towards your chest. Lowering your head and shoulders back down onto the mat. Breathing, relaxing in this posture. And then release. Right leg stays long, left leg stays crossed over. Shift the hips over to the left side of the mat, gently rolling just slightly onto the right hip. Hands and arms can be out wide in a T or cactus. Gently guide the left knee in the direction of the floor, keeping the left shoulder grounded. Turn your head to the left, gazing at your left fingertips. Gently release. Bring both knees in. Grab hold of them. Give yourself a big squeeze, big hug. Fill your breath all the way up. And then as you exhale, gently release, lower down into Shavasana. Take up space. Relax. Palms turn upward. Release any control over your breath. Take stock of your body. Notice if there's been any shifts. Feel maybe more energized or more relaxed or more open. Maybe none of those things. That's okay too. Just notice, no judgment. Just becoming aware of our internal landscape. So we'll rest here in our Shavasana for just a little bit, another minute or two, and I'll let you know when the time is up. I invite you to remain in your stillness practice for as long as you'd like to. But if you'd like to join me as I close the class, then you can invite some movement back into your body by gently wiggling the toes and the fingers. And then maybe rolling out the ankles and the wrists. Arms can come up overhead. Take a full body stretch as if you were just waking up. And then roll onto one side or the other. Pause here for just a moment before you gently push yourself up to seated. Eyes can remain closed if that feels good for you. You can bring the hands to heart center. Maybe recalling your intention that you set at the beginning of our class. Thank yourself for showing up for this practice. I appreciate you. I can't physically see you, but I see your effort. I see your energy. I thank you for sharing your practice with me. May we open to awareness for the benefit of all beings. Thank you so much, friends. I hope you feel energized. I hope you feel good and positive after this flow. If you like this class, do all the YouTube stuff, like it, subscribe, all that stuff. If there's a different class or something you'd like to see in the future, let me know in the comments. Let me know
What kinds of things are you after? What kind of classes do you want to take? What was your favorite part of this class? I'd love to hear from you all and get a little bit of a community going. So thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope to see you all next time. Thank you so much.